Welcome to the New Year's video. We'll be discussing my 2020 life, the channel, Q&A, and more. There's a lot to say about my channel as it got many new things this year. So let's start out with Q&As before I get to the other stuff. Thanks for putting some Q&As for me to answer in this video. Now let's answer all of them. From Melon Wolf. Will the old voices to text-to-speech ones return? Voice acting is always a talented thing to do, but I'm so used to watching Ash, Iris, Kanata, etc. with those since they're, no offense, more enjoyable. It turns Iris into an even better lunatic. I guess we will see in the end. I know some of you guys are concerned about the voice change and that you guys are used to the voices of the characters, especially Iris. While I do like her voice from text-to-speech from AT&T's Claire's voice, I just want to put some acting on Iris to have her sound more mad and bizarre tone, and a lot more angry. My Iris acting is better on the collab than from the museum video, but that's something I need to think about if Iris' old voice will return. I'll probably put another version later on or have some sort of poll between two voices, but time will tell. From MMD Fan, what's your favorite food? I don't have a specific favorite food, but I like to eat foods from Olive Garden and Peruvian restaurants. Do you have any pets? No, I don't have one, but I played with dogs from my other families. What's your favorite movie? There's a lot. Well, that's my personal favorites. Emperor's New Groove, Toy Story 2, The Incredibles, Shrek 2, Avengers Infinity War, Star Wars, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and more. From Pika Pika 2000, Diogo. Other than Pokemon, do you have another favorite gaming franchise? I said other than Pokemon because that franchise is always the expected answer. Of course! I really like Super Mario main games and Mario Kart. I also liked Crash Bandicoot and Metroid. On a really long term, since as a kid, I'm a fan of Commander Keen games, even though it didn't run that long. It was very memorable back then when I only played games on a computer. My other favorite would be Banjo-Kazooie and loved the first two games, and much more recently, Ratchet & Clank. From Alicorn Princess Jen 1998, what's your favorite Studio Ghibli movies? My favorite Studio Ghibli movies are Castle in the Sky, Spirited Away, and Ponyo. They're great anime movies. From Yellow Caballero Fan, it seems that you're close to 1 million subscribers. What do you plan on doing when you get there? I think by the time I hit 1 million subs, it will be around the Pokemon 25th anniversary day, and I'm making a special randomness video for that day. By the time comes, I may make a small video celebrating the 1 million subs with my YouTube username renamed to Pokefan531 since that's what almost all my accounts are named, like on Twitter and Tumblr. From my Red Mora, are you gonna make the May and Brawly State video? The May and Brawly video will be explained later in the video. It's also my priority to have an explanation about it here since I'm gonna make it. Face reveal? I don't feel like revealing my face out here since I don't really feel that much safe, so I'll be sticking with my voice being on my videos. Now that's all the Q&As I got here, so now let's discuss about how I was doing in 2020. I know this year isn't great and more than that, the COVID and how the world changed since March and a bunch of other stuff. While there's not a lot of good things in 2020, I just want to list the cool stuff that happened. Since June of 2019, I became friends with Movie Maker X and CN100EG. Now fast forward to spring, I became active on our private group chats and got good ideas by suggestions. I made an Iris video that introduced the true Iris, known as Champion Iris, and it was the most suggested idea to contrast anime Iris, who was cloned from Champion Iris by Getsus. Not only that, but I also took more time to watch other MMD videos too. That's why the great active MMDers are on the list at the end of Randomness 10. And once you know it, after I uploaded that video, I met a newcomer, Pika Pika 2000. He is a great friend and we talk so much about my MMD videos and so is other MMDers too. It led him to create his own YouTube channel in July. Also, I joined Nudia's Suchi server before that and talked with more users like David Militello and Pokemon trainer Elio. After I made Champion Iris returns to Pokemon Studio, a great idea to spawn as me and Movie Maker X did our scenario of the aftermath from that video, and it became its own story of what if Iris appears on Movie Maker X's world in my videos. And since I loved how the story turned out, I quickly decided to do a collab video with CN100DG and David Militello. Not only that, I also invited Skinny Sack Films for the collab as well. I was the one who made special effects for his videos. It turned out great when I finally finished it in December 4th of this month. It was a huge project I ever did on my channel, and also the only big project of the year. It took 4 months, and it ended up being longer than I thought, and I had no idea it would end up being 35 minutes, and it was a blast. A huge surprise. By the end of August, Pika Pika 2000 made his own server, and it was a great idea. He has the link in his description. I met a great friend, former champion Leon, and Dark Trainer Piers, and Dragon Leader Raihan, who likes to make funny adventures of Leon, Piers, and Raihan and their Galarian friends around Galar, like Leon getting lost, Raihan taking selfies, and Piers always forgetting to turn on his mic because of the game, and stores items inside his hair, and also met other RP accounts too. We also talked more about our interests like our favorite video games, TV shows, movies, and other stuff too. I also made CN100EG's birthday video back in October and it was a great surprise. There was also Pika Pika 2000 Movie Maker X's birthday video too, and also more small videos as well. To include other stuff, I got my desktop PC upgraded with better CPU and RAM, played Ratchet & Clank, HD Pack and Cartoon for StarCraft Remastered, Nintendo Switch Standard Edition, played Pokemon Sword with both DLCs, played Super Mario Sunshine with all 120 stars, played Overwatch, and a new laptop. Now very recently I started playing and replaying all generations of Pokemon starting with Red. I used perfect red hacks to have a bit more challenge and beat it in 2 days. And now I'm currently playing Pokemon Super Gold 97, a ROM hack that takes the ideas from Space World 1997 demo from Gold and Silver. I already made a list of what Pokemon games I should replay, and I plan to play up to Ultra Moon, and I already finished the main story of Pokemon Sword entirely. And so that's all the cool stuff that happened for me this year. Now that I've just covered my story, I'll be discussing plans for 2021, at least first 3 months. I delayed the Christmas video of Iris as I announced last month, and with all the planned Iris Christmas specials being scraped in the past due to limited time and resource, it will be up at least first half of January unless stated otherwise. Next, here's a planned video you guys been asking for, the Main Brawly date video. I did want to make it since September of 2020 and was based on my dream from October 2nd, 2005. And I already made an announcement post back in October on YouTube. It should come out in late January of 2021. With Valentine's Day coming, I plan to make a special Valentine's Day video, and I will make a poll of my favorite female characters on YouTube before Valentine's Day comes. And the most picked character will do something special at the end of the video. Now, this is another huge announcement. I plan to make another randomness, but it will be very special. It should be up on Pokemon Day, February 27th. It will be for the 25th anniversary of the franchise we all know and love, so it's important to make a special randomness for that upcoming event. The last thing is I plan to have first 2 Miraculous Ladybug videos redone with voice acting and got a few others with voice characters, and same with the Lady Wi-Fi video too. Of course, those plans are expected but may change later on if announced. The last thing I want to announce is I made a couple of MMD renders and stories in my Deviantart and Tumblr account. I made a story about my headcanon of where my OC self lives with 9 characters from different franchises like Bunix, Konata Izumi, Wabi Rotten, and more. I even made a story about how that all started, and all of them I made in 2020 will be linked in the description. Now I'm glad you all watched the entire video. I got great stories to share and also helped out other friends too. I hope you have a happy new year. Signing off.